So today we're going to be talking about Season 2 as a whole with Madden 24, from the content, the brand new season to the brand new patch. I'll say this though, the patch is something we're going to be talking about heavily in this video because obviously it's, it's one of the most important things. Just like my quick thought on the patch, I do like the game, I'm talking about the gameplay patch. I think we took a step back. Gameplay wise, I'm gonna explain why with a bunch of things, but I'm not gonna say a massive step back, but it's definitely a step back. The gameplay, in my opinion, was better in season 1 than it was in season 2, and one of the main reasons why is defense. Defense was already hard enough, right? It was more of an offensive game for sure, but now, oh man, it's almost on the Madden 22 level of an offensive game, and there's a lot of reasons why. It's not just one singular thing. Yeah, I know they got rid of the loot blitz, which me personally, I didn't have a crazy problem with the loot blitz because I'm a runner and it was a very easy defense to run on. But I understand why I needed to get taken out the game because it was a glitch. And people are saying that's one of the main reasons why it's hard to get pressure. Believe it or not, that's it. Because blitzing as a whole right now is extremely hard to get pressure, and it's because EA decided to do something which I don't think a lot of people have talked about a whole lot. But we're going to talk about everything right now. We're gonna go through everything in this patch that I think, just some key things. So we're going to be kind of on the defensive topic first. Now, this first thing is not really something why this wasn't really touched in the patch, but it's something that eventually needs to get addressed. Zones do not play anything in this game. Curl flats, cloud flats, just zone in general, it's just so bad in this game. And it's another reason why defense is so hard. You know what I mean? You put a curl flat at, like, I think there was, let's say it was like last night, right? I'm sitting here flipping back between a 0-yard curl flat and a 5-yard curl flat because I put a 0-yard curl flat, and then he's playing, I don't remember what route it was, but he was playing something way too low when he was still in position to go ahead and make a play on it, right? Then I put it at 5 yards. Now he's playing too high on it, and it's just like there's no real depth I can get him to play this route. Another problem with zones is, guys sometimes just don't break on the ball. They said the see ball, play ball, but sometimes they're looking right at the ball and they're just not breaking on the ball. Sometimes they do, but that's one of the problems I'm talking about. There's just no consistency. So zone coverage as a whole, it's just not good, man. You never know what's going to play what half the time. And I'm someone that does run zone. I run a zone drop defense. Another thing we're going to talk about, man coverage. Man coverage, something that also was not touched in this patch, but I want to, because I'm just talking about how this season is right now, how things are playing and stuff like that. Man coverage is all, it's just inconsistent, which that is a good thing in my opinion. Man coverage should not be consistent. Man coverage meta Madden is never a good one. It's good that it's inconsistent. And when you have two coverages that are inconsistent, zone and man, it's like, okay, what do I go to at this point? Honestly, that's truly what it feels like sometimes when you're playing this game. I feel like it's like, what do I go to at this point? Well, man coverage is definitely worse than zone by a lot, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes, man, you're just sitting there, you're like, man, what do I do? Blitzing has for sure gotten worse with this new update. And it legit has. The other two, the last two things I just talked about, zone and man, stayed the same. That's just, I was just speaking on them as a whole, how they are in this Madden, but blitzing has gotten worse. And the reason why, so what EA did was, they made it to where on a pass play, when you drop back and you throw this ball, the offensive lineman's damn near dropping back with you. I'm talking about they're dropping that they're from where I don't know how far back they usually used to go, but from wherever that spot was, they're dropping back 2 to 3 yards deeper now. So believe it or not, it's actually a little bit harder to step up in the pocket now, because the offensive linemen are damn near dropping back with you. I've honestly never seen something like this. And yes, this has been tested. I want to say it was from, I don't know if you guys know Zan Madden, but it was either him or someone else, they showed it. And literally, the pocket drop back, it goes back farther. That's the reason why it's actually harder to blitz now. Now, I'm assuming they did it to pick up these glitch contain blitzes, because everyone's got some blitz where you put a little contain with it, and you know what I mean, guys are looping, doing the loop-de-loop, going in free, all kind of stuff. So EA was like, all right, our fix to this, let's just have the offensive lineman drop back with the quarterback. So now even some of like the simplest blitzes, or just blitzing in general, it's hard, man. Almost everything is getting picked up, and it just makes it even harder to get pressure. Because look, man, at the end of the day, you can only sit back and play coverage for so long. If you're playing a good Madden player, you cannot sit back and coverage all game. That's not going to work. Sometimes you got to dial up that pressure, and you know, that's what makes it hard right now, because sometimes it's just hard to dial up pressure. Blitzing as a whole has definitely got worse. I want you to look at this play that's ran right here, and it's like it just shows, like, look at this. Like, did you see that right there? How that guy just ran in free right there? Okay, let's run that back. Can we run that back real quick? I just wanted to show, because as I'm sitting here talking, I just seen it, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at these two linemen. What the? Another new thing that has came with this new patch that was not said, this is actually for the offensive side of the ball. It actually, basically, I haven't experienced this because I use gift wrap on my quarterback, which just, you know, helps you pretty much complete passes and stuff like that. Basically, people are been saying they've been dropping wide open passes on, you know, with the receivers and stuff that aren't using gift wrap, which is honestly and this isn't like from just one person. This is from serious people to play the game. I even have people tell me that, like, a lot of people are saying this. They're dropping wide open passes, and I'm like, wow. Like I said, I haven't experienced because I used gift wrap. You know, I would definitely highly recommend gift wrap, especially if you're dropping wide open passes. Now you got to use it. It's only 1 AP anyway. Yes, dropping wide open passes is not a good thing. You know what I mean? And thankfully I haven't experienced it, and, you know, if I did, I probably would have been spoken on this. Let's talk about some good things about this season, because I mean, there's plenty of bad, I'll be honest. The field pass and the compass rewards are good. I will say that. You know, I think there's some really nice players in the field pass. Hell, even the compass. I heard that the Justin Fields is supposed to get fearless. Now it's supposed to be 4 AP, which it makes sense that they gave it to a scrambler first, because, you know, a scrambler is going to cost a little bit more probably than like a field general, because a field general is probably going to be like, what, 3 AP or something. And yes, we're going to talk about Joe Montana and the Hot Route Master in a little bit. Overall, I do think, you know, leveling up in the field pass, I think it gives out really good rewards. Same thing for the compass. So that's a big W, because, you know, for people that are playing this game every day, or this is their main game they play, and they're trying to, you know, they might not, I don't want to say play head to head as much, but they're kind of doing everything they can to, you know, upgrade these field passes and get rewards. It's good that they actually give you good things, because in the past, man, like past Madden, a lot of the rewards suck. So talking about leveling up in the field passes, the rewards and all that stuff, I do not like the matter of it, you know, how you have to upgrade in these field passes and stuff. You already know where I'm going with this. I've been talking about it all year. You know, if you're someone that strictly only wants to play head to head, you know, it's not going to get you that far. Mud Champs gives you the most XP towards any of the, well, I guess the compass, that's the only thing you get stuff for, but that gives you the most, you know, XP in general. Solo Battles gives you the second most XP. Solo Battles gives you more XP than head-to-head seasons. That blows my mind. But you can see where I'm going with this. If you're someone that's really only grinding head-to-head, you're not getting any XP. You know, Champs at the beginning of the year, I'm playing Champs again, by the way. I just want to say that now. I'm back playing it because, look, I'm trying to grind these passes. And I want to get everything done. You know, last season I didn't do it, and I didn't even get fooled with Jalen Ramsey, and I play the game every day, grinded seasons. That's crazy. You know, my whole problem with Champs is it's just a glorified online solo battle. You know, when they, at the beginning of the year, when they had the 25-0 corner award, I was like, you know what? This is fine then. You got me. I'm perfectly fine with this then. But now they've taken it out. They haven't said anything about it. I highly doubt we're ever going to get it back. Maybe one day we will, but, you know, probably like June. Another thing about the Champs rewards or objectives is, you know, everybody's objectives is different. You know, I had an objective where I had to get 15 Mud Champs wins. You know, that made me have to play Champs a lot longer than I needed to. I could have been, that could have saved me about 2 hours. I was done with Champs probably about, honestly, 8 games in. I had all my things done, but then I still had to get the 15 wins. The problem I'm saying is, from everybody else I know, they only had to get 7 wins in Champs. So it's like, why do I have to do more, but everybody else doesn't? It's just one of those things where it's like, can we all just get the same rewards then? I'm not the biggest fan in the matter of which it takes to level up in these field passes. I like how it was back in the day, man. If you just played the game, you were gonna level up. Like, literally, that's just how it was. Now it's like you gotta do a lot of stuff that you might not want to do, man. It is what it is there, but at least the rewards are good. I know we're early into this season, but so far the content has for sure been better. And when I say content, I'm talking about like promo drops, like, you know, any content drops. Season 1, I mean, it was bad. I've never seen it that bad in my life. So far, Season 2 is definitely off to a way better start. Hopefully, they can keep that up. I mean, they should definitely be better, because, look, Most Feared's going to be coming out this week, and you can't miss Most Feared up, right? You can't. And one of the biggest reasons why the promos have been so bad is, you know, one, you know, player stats haven't been all that. Some of the promos, the players are really just terrible. You know, some of the names, and then we really haven't been getting any legends with the promos. Like we've only seen legends for the actual legend promo and maybe a couple other promos. Like they're just not really dropping that many throwback players, which, you know, that's one of the best parts of MUT. You know, being able to use players that, you know, aren't in the NFL anymore. That's kind of a big reason why people like playing the mode. So them giving us less this season, I think, is definitely an L. We've talked about pretty much the season, the past, pretty much all the important stuff. We're going to talk about something very recent. Mr. Joe Montana's come out and he gets Hot Route Master. Great. You know what I mean? Everybody loves some Hot Route Master. I never agree with the people that say Hot Route Master. Some people say Hot Route Master should be a built-in ability that we don't need and we should be able to hot route every quarterback. The people that think that, no, you're clueless. That I don't even know where that comes from. Joe Montana gets Hot Route Master, so it's weird. So I think he only has like 88 awareness or something like that. And you were supposed to originally need 91 awareness to get Hot Route Master. I guess they decided to change it just so he could get Hot Route Master. But the thing with it is, Hot Route Master is only 3 AP for him. Now, think about it. All of the apprentices are 2 AP. Slot apprentice, outside apprentice, tight end apprentice, all that stuff, running back apprentice. It's all 2 AP. So for them to make Hot Route Master only 1 more AP, really doesn't make sense. Most people agree with me on this. I think that's kind of a big thing that's been talked about in the Madden community. It's like the consistency of the abilities. We just, you know, we really just haven't seen it. In my opinion, I think if you're gonna make all the apprentices and stuff 2 AP, then Hot Route Master should be 5 AP. Because realistically, right, Hot Route Master should be double what the apprentices are, because you're getting every single hot route in the game for everybody. Receiver, slot receiver, tight end, running back. So technically, right, that's four apprentices right there. That's 8 AP, right? So it's basically, it should be, if we had 10 AP, then I think Hot Route Master should be like 7 AP. It should take up literally most of your AP because you're getting every single apprentice on the quarterback. So I think Hot Route Master should definitely be way more than 3 AP. Now, I'm not going to be using Joe Montana. I don't really care for Hot Route Master I don't care for taking up all that AP. I'm fine with the AP I got. I'm fine with everything I'm running. But yeah, that's pretty much season 2 right now. I truly do think that the gameplay has taken a step back. I really do. The gameplay took a step back. And I don't think there's any way to disagree with that, which sucks because the gameplay I thought was very good for season 1. And now to say it's gotten worse, it's just like, you know, we've seen this before. I think it was Madden 21. When that game first dropped, gameplay was really good. Did a patch, took a step back, and it never came back to what it was. At least for this season, we could say the content and, you know, the rewards in general, how they're better, because technically, right, I don't think I even talked about, but the way of going about MUT champs is easier now. You don't have to win the game to get all your objectives. So let's say you play a game with for 4 quarters, 40-minute game, and you lost. Well, at least you get all your objectives, except for the objective where you actually have to win games. But you know what I mean. You know what comes with that. Let me know what you guys are thinking about season 2 as a whole right now. Kind of a mixed bag because, you know, gameplay weighs very heavily on how I look at things, and with the gameplay going so far back, it's just it's tough. But that is pretty much gonna do it though, boys. If you guys ever want to watch me you know, play Madden live like this gameplay right here, man, drop a follow to the Twitch. The link that is down in the description. We play MUT every single night. Also playing a lot of Showdown. Let me know how you guys are liking that Showdown content. I think it's a pretty fun game mode. Hopefully EA doesn't drop any more patches that make the game go even farther back, because if we take another step back, then this is cooked.